Have you had any specific moments that you've really butchered? Like, in business, like, is there something that you're personally responsible for that you think about a lot, or is it just a lot of?
Oh well, in both businesses, we've spent a lot of money developing our technology products. Which, if I had more expertise in that area, we could have probably saved a bunch of money.
Yeah.
So that sits with me. I remember being we'd sort of grown our SaaS product pretty well, and we were in front of a very prominent VC institutional capital business, and I fumbled my words. I said wrong things. I completely butchered and it was about halfway through. About halfway through, I'm like, this is going nowhere. Like, how do I get out of this? And the problem was they just kept peppering us with questions, and I was like a deer in the spot. I just couldn't.
Like Dragon's Den sort of operation.
Worse. Worse. It was just like, get me out of this meeting. And the problem was I'd asked a favour of someone very prominent in our industry and who's
to get
the meeting. And so all I could think about halfway through was, oh my, like, this guy is going to hear how badly I've performed in this meeting. And I'm like, just get me out of here. So, and that's one that sticks out. I could say who it was, but I don't want to.
No, don't.
It's embarrassing.
But there was no happy ending to that. Like, as in, you did.
We got torched. It was like, out you go. No good. Next. It was like when I will never go back to that group ever again, because we floundered, and me in particular just butchered everything. So
what did you learn? Were you underprepared? Why were you nervous?
Underprepared?
Well, like, what made you underperform?
So underprepared. Like, I remember I'd flown. This is how bad it was. Lauren, we'd just had our third child, Will, and I was like leaving early morning flight to go over to the eastern states for this meeting. And I thought I had everything packed the night before, but I didn't. I brought my wrong shoe, so I had like a dark brown leather shoe and like a really light shoe. So
you were rattled before.
I was rattled before, and so I'm chasing around trying to find some new shoes, and we're walking around, and I was. And then the preparation. We was like, okay, here's our slides. We'll present our slides. We'll present the case, and then we'll open some questions. But they changed that immediately. We're like, no, we just want to start with some questions. It was like, oh, so often sort of smacked already. Sort of, how do we? And then was, oh, we'll bring this up, and then anyway, it just all went terribly wrong. So, I guess what you learn is, one, be prepared for any situation. Two, make sure that you're reading that room and just understanding, or at least maybe asking some prior questions about, how would you like the meeting to go, is really important. And three, make sure you pack your right shoes the night before.
That's very good. I feel like they saw you coming a bit.
100% they did, yeah.
They were like, we're just going to...
Who are these ex-AFL players? They can go and get,
That's a very good story, mate. Well done.